Hello friends, today we're going to discuss on topic that is AI test case generation and creating the regression suite using AI. So, what if I tell you after every release you don't need to run all test cases? Yes, smart QA engineers run only the right test cases, and today I will be going to show you how to use AI to create a powerful regression test suite in seconds. So, regression testing. So, we'll going to check not just theory, we will use AI plus real website example and build regression suite step by step. So, we're going to take the real example of SauceDemo. So, regression testing, first just understand what is basically regression testing. So, regression testing is basically testing old features after new changes. Why? Because new code can break existing features. Now, let's assume a real change. Developer, let's suppose, updated checkout module in SauceDemo. Now, the question is, should we test everything? No. We test smart. So, we do one thing now. We just open the chat GPT and we just gave one prompt here, application. You can give here SauceDemo and changes made by developer. You can just give here checkout flow updated, and then you can give the prompt analyze the checkout module change and generate an optimized regression test suite covering critical user flows, dependencies, and high risk areas. And I just click on enter here. So now just think like QA. So before AI output, before seeing AI, you should just think. So you should think like checkout basically depends on login, product selection, cart, checkout form, payment simulation, order confirmation. So these are actually connected modules. Now if you see here, this is optimized regression test suite, and you could see here like critical smoke regression it gave, basically that must pass. Okay, then it just gave me the checkout information page validation, and then it just gave me the cart dependency validation, which is actually higher risk integration area, with a pricing and calculation validation, with critical business logic and checkout overview page with order completion validation, and negative and edge case testing with cross functional dependency testing. So you could see how helpful this can be for me. Okay, now just do one thing. We can do one thing. We can just implement this practically. So do one thing, just open saucedemo.com and we can just give here username and this password, and now you should see. Okay, so I'm just giving an example. Let's suppose developer pushed any code after making some changes in the checkout module. So you could see I'm just able to log in successfully. And let's suppose if I want to add something into the product, so see, I just added this and I could see here it is successfully got added here. Okay, this t-shirt red. Okay, and now we could see when we open the cart, product is visible, And now if I just click on checkout, so I should go to some overview page. If I just give, let's suppose I give some first name, last name, some zip code, and click on continue. So you could see, I am just landing onto some checkout overview page. And when I click on finish, so order confirmation should appear, that is thank you for your order. So you tested basically full regression in just very minimized steps. So I just gave you one flow, so you can try with different scenarios as we saw in the our this AI chat GPT output. Fine. So now if we talk about the real QA insight, so now understand this, we did not test all products, we did not test all users, we did not test all combinations, but still covered critical flow, high risk area. This is basically smart regression testing. Now, if we think at an SDET level, with an advanced thinking at an interview level, top Q engineers always think like this: include high risk modules, frequently used flows, integration points, previously failed areas. So, this is called risk based regression testing. So, always remember, regression suite should be small, fast, and it should have a high impact and not too big and slow. So again, from automation thinking perspective, regression suite is basically equal to smoke tests plus critical path test, and that should be runnable on every build with the CI/CD pipeline. This is actually real industry practice. So this is one powerful prompt I just gave here. So you can try with this: analyze application modules and recent changes, generate a minimal regression suite covering critical paths, dependencies, high risk areas, and previously failed scenarios. And this is actually a gold prompt you can try. So the common mistake, the big mistake basically which beginners can do is running all test cases, ignoring the risks, and blindly trusting AI. So the result is slow testing plus missed bugs. So now you have learned real website regression testing, smart test selection, AI plus QA thinking. This is what companies expect from you all. And if you want more real QA plus AI content, you can subscribe my channel. And I hope you understood today's topic and you really enjoyed this. And stay tuned for more upcoming sessions. Thank you, everyone.